Okay, welcome to day 397 on my journey to becoming an anesthesiologist. And today we're going to be looking at Anki for the first time. So you and I are both going to be looking at this. Maybe it's not your first time, but it's definitely mine. So it's my first day doing it. And let's take a look down here or wherever. I'll probably put it on the same screen. Um, okay, so we're going to go study now. This is the deck that I have. I'm sure if you've done anything like Anki before, this is the deck I have. Now, I was going to get the Jack Sparrow deck, which I did, but it was 6,000 cards. This is 2,000, so I'm just gonna go through this. So I have my cards set to 50 cards a day, and we're gonna ramp it up to about 80 once I start getting more familiar with it. So let's take a look at our first card. Study now. The ear structure is a sensory system responsible for providing our brain with information about motion, head position, and spatial orientation. It also is involved with motor functions that allow us to keep our balance. Hmm. Um, I don't know. The vestibular system includes the semicircle canals. Oh, there's even a YouTube link. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, well, this is pretty hard. Let's go. I don't know that. The cochlea translates sound into blank to be sent to the brain. Sound into what? Sound into nerve impulses to be sent into the brain. Cochlea is right there, like this snail-looking thing turns vibration into impulses. Okay, ear bones, semicircle canals. Okay, um, go hard on that one. Ear structure is a thin flap of skin that is stretched tight like a drum and vibrates. That's eardrum, isn't it? Or the eardrum separates the outer ear. Uh, Tympanic membrane. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not really familiar with any of this stuff, guys. I'm only going to be doing this on here for about 10 minutes. This camera's about to die. But if you guys want to see more medical school stuff like this, just let me know down below in the comments, and I can definitely do that. Tympanic membrane. Okay. I'm going to say that's hard. Semicircular canals are responsible for. We just read this. We just read this. Um, Man, yeah, I don't know. I'm really bad at this. This is my first day, guys. For balance, when your head moves around, the endolymph liquid inside the semicanals sloshes around and moves the tiny hairs that line each canal. Semicircle duct, ampular wall, at rest, acceleration. Man, I have a lot to learn. The superior olive is located in the blank and its function is to blank. I don't know what the superior olive is. The superior olive is located in the brain stem and its function is to localize sound. Hmm. Brain stem. Okay. The blank is responsible for the startle reflex and the vestibular-ocular reflex. Startle reflex does sound familiar. I don't know what vestibulo-ocular reflex is, though. I don't know this one. The inferior coc, the inferior colliculus. Man, guys, I have a lot to learn, a lot to study. Let's see where that is. So the inferior colliculus is right here, right. Oh, so there's an inferior and there's a superior colliculus. Okay. Hmm. That was pretty hard. The blink reflex keeps the eyes fixed on a single point as the head rotates. Well, the answer is definitely not gimbal, because that's what I'm familiar with. Um, I don't know. The vestibulo ocular reflex keeps the eyes fixed on a single point as the head rotates. Give the auditory pathway. Cochlear vestibular ocular nerve, medial geniculate nucleus to auditory cortex. Khan Academy link. And then we're actually going to check out one of these links. Cochlear vestibular nerve, blank, auditory cortex. We just did this. Don't know. Medial geniculate nucleus. Okay, so let's check out the Khan Academy link they have right here. Free to use, not free to make. Well, I just want to see what this is. There's even a little video here. Cochlea, that's what it's called, cochlea. Uh-huh. So that means, I guess with these flashcards, it's a really good thing because you can go through each flashcard, and if you don't get something, you can just look at the link they give you. Like, I don't know what any of this stuff is, but one day I will. And one day, we both will. Smell is the detection of volatile or aerosolized chemicals by using the blank chemoreceptors. Olfactory. So the olfactory looks like these yellow things that go into your nose. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on. Um, Olfactory chemoreceptors. Smell info bypasses the thalamus. Blank are chemicals given off by animals that have an effect on social foraging and sexual behavior. Now, this kind of maybe sounds like something familiar. Let's see here. Pheromones. See, okay, see, that's like kind of right there. Pheromones, pheromones, pheromones. Ba, 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 ba. Pheromones. Our bodies naturally secrete fluids through glands on the body that contain natural pheromones. Thalamus, olfactory tract, olfactory nerves, vomeronasal or oh my pheromone. Okay, guys, I have no clue. But this is the conclusion of a sneak peek. If you guys would like to sit here through a whole process of me going through Anki, please let me know down below in these TikTok comments and YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm also doing a day to day, hour by hour thing right now. So, uh, yeah, I will see you guys. Let's close this and yeah.